Hey guys, Beck, and we are playing XDefiant. Yeah, continuing the mastery grind on this game, we're gonna be unlocking gold for another weapon. This time it is an assault rifle, and it is Season 1's new assault rifle. It's the new DLC assault rifle from Season 1. So that is the plan for today. We're just getting gold today, so nowhere near Prisma for this one, but we are close to gold. And yeah, it's the LVOA-C assault rifle. So that is the plan for today. We're going to be completing the last 30 levels. We got the gun to level 170, so 30 more levels, and we will have gold unlocked on this bad boy. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Honestly, this was supposed to be the, I think, slightly faster fire rate than the M4, but it's got like similar properties to it, right? Wasn't the biggest fan of the M4, not the biggest fan of the LVOA, in all honesty. But they're not bad guns. Like, they are both. M4 got a recent buff, so it is better than it used to be. And the LVOA is not a horrible gun at all. It is very usable, still reasonably fun to use and all that. Just not my preferred assault rifle, that's all. But not unusable, that's also for sure. Very usable, decent. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. That's the plan. This is the build I ended up with for the LVOA. I've got the stealth barrel, so 0 meters minimap visibility range, 0 seconds minimap visibility duration, plus 10% short and medium range, at the cost of minus 5% movement speed and minus 2.5% rate of fire. The reflex sight, plus 1 sight picture. Fast mags, plus 5 magazine size, plus 40% of reload speed at the cost of minus 10% ADS speed and ADS flinch control. I did use the quick mags, and that is good enough, but having the fast mags is a nice benefit if you don't mind taking a little bit of a hit to the ADS and flinch. Mainly the ADS speed, I guess. Quick draw grip, plus 10% sprint shoot time and ADS speed at the cost of minus 15% ADS stability. And finally, the precision stock, plus 5% horizontal and vertical recoil control at the cost of minus 15% of recoil of recovery and minus 10% ADS speed. So yeah, this is the build that I've been using for the LVOA for the grind. This is the stats for the build that I've been utilizing. So yeah, the mastery grind continues as always in this game. We have gotten the gun to like level 170, so 30 more levels and we'll have gold unlocked. We already have bronze and silver unlocked for the gun. So we will equip that once we get a quick game in with the gun the way it is. As always, we'll play a little bit with bronze, switch up to silver, and then finally, once we unlock gold, we'll try that out. Let's go and jump right in. I'll put on zone control and escort for the time being. Not the biggest fan of the modes, honestly. But this gun's got a little bit of range and stuff like that, possibility, and also it can handle escort. Whereas, close range guns, I feel like it's a bit of a waste on escort. Yep. Continuing the only thing to do with this game, level up weapons. It seems like there was a reason behind the radio silence from the studio. Uh, Apparently, there was personal matters for the creator, and he had to take a bit of time off. But apparently, he's back now. So maybe the ship will be righted again. And we'll see a little bit more regular communication and updates get pushed out, possibly. Yeah, Dave, if you're there in the chat, I usually play by myself when I'm doing something. After I finish like unlocking gold, I'll invite you. But usually when I'm doing stuff like that, I'm checking out something or doing something, I'll be playing by myself. Ay. What's up, yeah, Dave? Usually I play by myself a little bit, like while I'm doing like the thing. As soon as I finish unlocking gold, I'll invite you if you're still playing. We. No, usually I play by myself. Like while I'm doing this. I'll invite you afterwards. I'll invite you guys afterwards. Not right now. After I unlock gold.
Of course you're the best. You're a phantom.
Yeah, usually like when I'm doing something like checking out or like trying to unlock a camera or something like that, the main purpose. Oh, thanks. I'll play by myself. It's usually during chill streams or weapon grind streams and stuff like that. That's when I like play with other people and all. Like during the bonus section and all that. So let me just unlock gold. It'll take me a couple of hours and then, what's it called? I'll send you guys an invite. Just a couple of hours. Let me play by myself. And I'll invite you if you're both still on. Bronze, looking good as usual. Stock does not take coverage. It's just like I prefer like when I'm showcasing or doing something specific, I prefer to play by myself. I think it had mainly to do with like COD because like the way matchmaking worked in COD. But in this game also like I feel like when we party up, the connections and like the matchmaking time takes really long. So I don't mind doing that like after. But when I'm checking out or working towards unlocking like the mastery camos, prefer to play by myself. But yeah, it started off like I started doing that in COD mainly because matchmaking would get really weird when partied up. Harsh, what's up? What's my ACR build? I'll have to look that up. 1 minute. It should be like there should be a stream where I did like gold or titanium prisma on that. I usually talk about my build on those streams. So just look it up. It'll be in the XDefiant playlist if that makes things easier. I removed my ACR from this. I don't know what the build is exactly. I'll have to look it up myself. I'll look it up. Give me a second. Harsh, why didn't you like the zone control mode, by the way? Like, you were like really against that mode. I was curious. You like left before you answered. Uh, what other gun? Choose your own. Like, now you should be pretty familiar with the game. You can start messing around yourself, figuring out things. MP7's good. Yeah, MP7's good. But yeah, I would encourage messing around now that you know the game. A lot of fun guns. Try sniping and stuff like that also now, maybe. Once you get comfortable. See if you like it. I was trying to protect teammates there. ACR build I use is barrel extender for the muzzle, reflex sight, quick mags, quick draw, and the padded stock. If you're still there, Harsh. All right, bish bish. Bish bish. This is too needy, man. I love you, bish bish. It's okay, man, bish bish. Yeah, Harsh, if you're still there, I use the barrel extender for the ACR, optic, fast, like quick mags, quick draw, and I've already forgotten now what I've used.
Occupy. Stay nimble. The mission objective here is mobile. 3, 2, 1. Secure the capture zone. Eliminate infiltrators.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not paying attention in this.
The zone is under assault. Friendly captured.
Dude, I shot after meleeing, dude. This fucking game doesn't register.
The zone is under assault. Capture zone contested. Capture zone moving to the shooting's already started. Capture zone. They're attacking the zone.
Dude, that person like lagged and I was like shooting so much, he was stuck in the air. Wasn't taking any damage.
This zone is under assault.
Fuck, man. How many of these are...
The shooting's already started. Go take it back.
How's that team so shit? We're slaying out and we're still losing? Dude, what is going on? These guys' connections are like dog shit, man. I'm fucking shooting them so much and they're like barely taking any like registration on the hits. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of like similarities. Like honestly, not like a whole lot variation in the attachments. So a lot of like builds are similar. I mean, honestly, like a lot of the attachments also like are like it becomes like personal preference. I feel how you want to build your gun. It's nice like to get like there more than just like I mentioned exclusive ACE last time, but there are other content creators also that break down the attachments and all and explain to you like where they're best used and all that and what exactly they're doing. Once you get like that kind of like little bit of background information on some of that stuff, really is like on you to kind of like figure out what works best for you. I feel like there's a lot of potential for like variations in builds that are still viable and meta, but might be more applicable for, you know, your play style versus my play style and all that. Like a lot of people with the MP7, like the like pros and stuff like that, they go no stock with it. They prefer to go like no stock with the attachment. I don't like the no stock attachment, like the removed one, to maximize that movement speed and all that stuff. So it really just ends up becoming like how you want to play the game, and then start building around that. And then don't be like afraid to experiment with some of the attachments also, because you might be surprised like some of them work better than others. You know, Harsh, after I unlock gold, Harsh, I told your brother the same thing. Usually when I'm doing something specific in the stream, I'll play by myself. So let me just get gold, another 21 more levels on this gun, and then you can join me for the. I'll be playing afterwards. Like I'll continue playing for bonus section and all. You're welcome to join then. Yeah, I was telling your brother this yesterday. Like you had mentioned your interest in streaming, and I was telling him like what it doesn't help. Like streaming won't help like improve your English, but what it will help is like it'll help improve like your public speaking, like it'll help like hone that skill. Fluency and all that, that's different. You have to like sort of like speak to people and all. Like when you're streaming and all, you're not really speaking to anyone, so you're not learning English as much as, you know, just talking to yourself more than anything else. But it does help with public speaking, I feel like, if you're into that kind of like.
Prevent hostiles from escorting the package to the delivery zone.
So if you were, I was wondering if you meant public speaking when you were talking about like improving, because I do think streaming would help with that area of. One guy's on the fucking thing and none of them can stop him. I'm like holding the whole other team back and they like can't fucking. This is what. Yeah, I don't play with people like when I'm doing something in a stream like specific. I usually play by myself. For various reasons. It's not just, I don't play with anybody. Like even my friends and all, like, I don't play with them. Give me like an hour and a half or so. An hour and a half, yeah. Hour and a half. And then I'll invite you. God, our teammates really suck in this one. Dude, Jesus Christ. What shit is. Hopefully they're better at attacking.
Take out all the hostiles. Stop their package. We get even. Take out all the hostiles. Stop their package. Ultra, here we go. the right direction. Fast. Round ending soon. Ultra, let's go. Five, four, three, two, one.
I mean, we're basically gonna need to like get the full.
Mission update. You're on attack. Move that package forward.
I mean, we held well at the end, so we've got the full amount of time. Better than what I expected. I expected them to like get the 100%, like, and we'll have barely any time to do it. But we got full time. That's hopeful. Yeah, come in. Not my door. No. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Mission update. Hostiles fell short of delivery. Just need to pass their progress point.
And fucking spider bots, man. What?
Get back to the fight. Move like you got purpose. Package is retreating. You got it done. Great. Now everyone will want to join Shadow Team.
I'm impressed with teammates. The last hold had me hopeful, and then they pushed hard, proper. Right, let's throw on silver. You know, it's something I noticed with the L115, and now also like the LVOA. I noticed it after I noticed this is with the L115, right? but like the default skin, right? It's super grungy, right? Like I'll show you what I'm talking about. 1 minute. It's very obvious on this gun too. But you see how you've got that like bandage wrap on the barrel and stuff like that, right? The minute you throw on a mastery camo, it becomes like a factory new gun kind of thing. You lose that bandage and it looks nice and clean and all that, right? The same with the L115. There's like a golf ball for like the lever to like, you know, cock the gun or whatever, like bolt, like, you know, the rechamber bolt. And then when you put on a mastery camo, it's like a nice, clean, new rechamber bolt. Not like that kind of like scruffy finish to it. I was gonna say ghettofied, but I don't know if it's really a ghetto build. It's more just like a, what's it called? Do-it-yourself rechamber. And in this case, like do-it-yourself fix the barrel kind of thing. Right. Dude, okay, so I have an Xbox controller, right? Like the Elite controller. And I bought it a little while ago. It was under warranty. And there was like some issues with some buttons and stick drift issues and stuff like that. So I sent it in and they sent me a replacement, okay? This fucking replacement got worse stick drift than the one I sent in. And there's already a button problem with it. And this wasn't like, I don't think this was a refurbished one too, man. Like, I think these just Elite controllers are dog shit, man, or something like that, man. I don't know, man. And they're expensive too. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is still under warranty. I'll send it in eventually. Before the warranty ends, hopefully I remember. Yeah, the stick drift's worse, man, in this one. And then the right button, it's too sensitive. Like I'll click it once and it'll like think I'm clicking it like 2 or 3 times. So it like double clicks it when I'm just clicking it once or something. They sent it like the batch, like somehow they matched the same batch from the one I sent in though. Even though I don't think it was refurbished, it was the same batch production from the one I sent in. Which is surprising because the one I sent in was already like a few months old and all. So, like several months old, not just a few months. Dude, if this is another like zone control or escort and I'm sitting here waiting for like one person to load in, I'm gonna take those modes off. Yeah, they buffed the MP5. It's not bad at all anymore. It used to be kind of bad, harsh. Like, but they just recently buffed it with one of their updates, along with the M4. Both MP5 and M4 were like really bad. Well, not really bad, but they were like not that good. They were both usable, but below, significantly below the other stuff. But yeah, get the right build. MP5 is pretty decent. I do think both MP5 and M4 they are like they need some attachments on there to like make it worthy. Like right out of like this box, it's not great, but once you get some attachments on there and start utilizing it with some decent stuff, it starts playing out better. But I mean, like, honestly, like, the minute you unlock the MP7, start using it. It's a world of difference. Like, you'll realize immediately, like, the MP5 wasn't as good as you thought. Same thing happened with me. Started with the MP5 to unlock the MP7. The minute I unlocked the MP7, I, like, it almost never went back to the MP5. Just recently, I went back to it. This double XP to level up to get those final attachments. But it is okay. Like we said, they buffed it recently, so it's not as bad.
Domination comes naturally to us phantoms. Three, two, one. Secure all the capture zones. We're assaulting Zone C. Zone secured. Team capturing Zone A. Enemy Zone B. Light 'em up.
Movement.
Team capturing Zone A.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue with the collision is that you don't get collision with enemies. Like, collision with the players, it gets frustrating, but the fact that you don't have collision with enemies, it's even worse, dude.
Enemy Zone B. Light 'em up.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking shit on this dude. Little squat portillo. Dude, I hit so many shots there. And it barely did a little damage. Who is this guy, man? 30 and 72.
Securing A. Zone contested. We got the zone.
Dude. How many shots I put into that guy, man? Not only that, and like, I put 2 bursts of pistols when he was like 1 health. And he didn't die. Dude, there's fucking bullshit servers, man. Fucking garbage. This is what I mean, man. This is definitely not an Indian server, that's for sure. But more than that, like... Dude, again, he's standing right in front of me, man. That shot should have hit. Yeah, whatever, man. Flashbangs are actually pretty good, man, in this game. But I usually just use the EMP, like, to help teammates, like, stop, like, abilities and stuff like that. I usually try to play support. This guy was the crouch spammer, wasn't he? And he did that shit. I thought he was fucking going off because he was crouch spamming. I'm getting shit on, dude. It was pissing me off. He was doing so poorly. Shouldn't have gotten mad. I'm like, "Alright, he deserves, he needs it. He needs the crouch spam. Not gonna get a kill otherwise. But dude, honestly, man, that was hard. Like that shouldn't have been like such a bad hit detection. That even though that wasn't an Indian server, it wasn't that bad a connection. But there was massive hit detection issues and like complete sets of bullets not registering anything, dude. This is what I mean. This game is so weird, dude. Some of these like connections are not like that drastically bad, but like the hit detection and the like, you know, actual like time to kill is thrown so far out of whack. It's absurd for such a like minor like connection difference. That's okay, dude. You learn, man. It happens. Who cares? It's the only way to learn the game. You're willing to put yourself out there. I go like 6 and 20 many times, or 5 and 20 many times in COD, still. And I think I'm good at that game. Well, I don't think I'm good, but I think I'm okay at the game. And the nice thing about this game is it's free. So even if you do poorly in it, it doesn't mean nothing because you didn't spend anything. So you can just enjoy yourself and learn the game and not have to worry about like wasting your money. No, actually, I thought Arena was like a really like heavy close range map. But it does cater to medium range pretty nicely also. The only thing is like snipers can be a little difficult because there are so many. But even snipers, I've gotten away with it. But yeah, the shotguns they just recently buffed, so I do think it's more viable in most maps now. It might be right. Shotguns in Arena might be where it's at. Again, the ping is spiked up a little bit, man. I thought this was an Indian lobby. And
We got to go.
oh, I thought I had a shield.
Capture zone contested.
Oh, that should have been a double kill, man.
Friendly's moving on scene. Hostiles on A. Pick them off.
Dude. Okay, you melee and then you aim to like shoot. It doesn't register immediate shots, like when you have the trigger pulled. So I'm waiting for the gun to shoot when I melee, and it doesn't fucking register that I pulled the trigger to shoot. This is the second, dude, there's... Whatever. It doesn't register half the fucking thing. Fast mags in this game is nutty, dude.
Fires are locked
I don't use it enough, but like it is like a really fucking. Oh, this teammates or something?
Hostile taking B. Ultra. I mean, of course we won. No surprise here.
Wait, is today Tuesday or Monday? Oh, for fuck's sakes! I know why I'm not getting into Indian servers. Today's server maintenance on the Indian servers, guaranteed, guaranteed. This is what they did last week also. They're doing the rollout server maintenance. So today I think they're doing India, so I'm like in probably like the other servers, like Indonesia, Singapore servers or something. Yeah. Okay. Nah, it makes sense. I'm like, dude, why the fuck am I constantly not getting Indian servers? The same thing happened last week on Tuesday. So I'm guessing they're doing server maintenance on the Indian servers. If I had to guess. Alright, that makes sense. I predicted that was what was going on last week, and I think that's exactly what's going on this week. Let's do it down below. I was getting a little annoyed too, man. I was like, dude, why are they constantly pulling me out of the Indian servers? I haven't got a single game on the Indian server. Now it makes sense. At least now I presume, I think I know. It makes sense or whatever.
Domination comes naturally to us phantoms.
Like what I think they've been doing is they've been rolling out server maintenance so like it doesn't disturb people. Like as opposed to like during the preseason they would like stop for a whole hour or so and like you wouldn't be able to play. Now I think they're doing it slowly, like by section, so that like you get pushed a little further out while they're doing server maintenance in your area. But it's not like so far out that like it'd be like massive disturbance.
zone contested. Flag. Team capturing zone A.
No, I shouldn't have. Like, I had enough bullets to finish that one off. She was low. Teammate shooting the wrong person. Dude. Teammate, how are you so shit, man?
Capturing zone A.
Yeah, 0 for 5. Absolute shitter, dude.
Zone A under enemy assault.
What is this guy doing, man? Nah. Twenty and 1, man. Ugh, fucking teammates are so shit, man.
Zone contested. Zone B.
Are you kidding, man?
Run back. No compromise. We're going for B.
Why didn't they stay and get B, man?
Hostile taking B. No compromise. Good for our rep. No compromise. Zone B under assault. Teams moving on B. Next time, fight dirtier.
Dude, I think this dude got a 20 streak on this fucking goober team, man. This one. Well, then it looks like he didn't do anything after that, practically. Like, after dropping a 20 bomb. This guy is fucking genius, dude. God damn it. Yeah, yeah, Dave, if you're there, I'll give you a little advice, man. Like, you have a habit, like, I noticed this during one of, like, our games, that, like, when I went into a zone to, like, hold the zone with you, you'd come to me, and you, like, try to stand right next to me while we're on the same zone. That's a really bad idea, usually. Usually, you want to spread out a little bit and hold different angles. So like the enemy needs to shoot in different areas to kill both of us. Whereas if we're like close to each other, it's easy for them to target both of us, right? Yeah, I noticed that that's one of your habits, and it's a really bad, like it's a noob habit. You shouldn't do that. Like usually when you're on the same zone, if you're holding the same zone, you want to hold different spots and different angles. Sometimes people do that and it gets on my nerves, but they do it because that's the only safe spot and I've taken it, right? But it's still a bad idea. Like you shouldn't like get close to each other like when you're trying to hold a zone. I just remembered that when I was playing that dude, because that dude started following me, man, like that in the beginning game, like, and he wasn't killing anybody, so he's just more detrimental. Like even when you're like running together, you don't want to stick to each other right next to each other. You want to keep a little bit of distance so you can like, if someone shoots that person, you're not going to be in the same gunfight, like in the line of the gunfight, right? So they have to actually change aim to get to you. So you have better chance of like shooting the other person. But like running and all, like it's less of an issue, especially in like zone control or occupy and all. When you're in those areas, you want to spread out a little bit. You don't want to be stacked right next to each other. That doesn't help at all. Staying in the zone makes sense. Both of us in the same zone. What doesn't make sense is you standing right next to me or something like that. That's usually like a bad idea. Or anyone, for that matter. Just general tip to people. Generalized tip for new players and shooters. Don't go freaking clinging to your teammates. That's usually like not appreciated. Holding hands in games doesn't help. But grouping together does help. Sticking together, like, and kind of working together, that is actually a very effective mode. It's just how close you stick to each other is the balance. It doesn't matter. Even if he's in a different area, if they target him, that gives me enough time to aim at them and kill them, right? Whereas if they target him and he's standing right next to me, it'll be easy for them to transition to me. So whether he kills someone or not, it's still like a good idea. Like even if you're not a good killer or whatever, like can't do the eliminations, you're not so good with that, doesn't matter. It's still wiser to keep your distance from teammates, so like it forces enemies to like aim. What the fuck? Oh my god, I hurt. Pop that shield in just in time to fucking soak up all sorts of damage while the other idiot. Hey. Sometimes it makes sense where you like need to stick to each other and all, but usually you want to keep a little distance. I think we've lost this game already, dude. Just how easily they captured that zone. Fuck.
Hostiles secure the zone.
I've already lost hope. I was the idiot in that one. See those idiots running after those kills? It's really stupid. Because they'll just spawn closer to this side. Dude, that guy left. God damn it. So much lag, dude. I'm around!
You're on attack.
The two laggiest idiots in the game have the highest score, dude. I'm telling you, hit detection. Fucking ridiculous in this game, dude.
Secure more zones in the hostage just did. It's a milk run. It's already started. Keep moving on the zone. Wake up.
You can't see inside because of this thing being so bright, dude. Where's this dude's gone, man?
Another zone cleared. One zone left. Thank you, Howard. Good to go.
No! Fuck. Get on the zone. Are these guys on the zone? Wait, was I not on the zone? Fuck. God damn it. They're not on the zone, dude. Oh, I'm not on fucking hell, dude. Jeez. Thought the zone was a little hard.
We're close to beating their progress. Don't stop now.
They gave up. Sucks for them. They did a good job of pushing so hard, so fast. We held the last zone again. Final zone hold wins it.
You're a phantom.
Dude, I've hardly gotten any TDM matches. OBJ, it's fun, but weapon XP is best done on TDM. I feel like so many OBJ games have slowed this process down longer than it needed to be. Dude, how is this taking so long, man? I have to remember Tuesday's a bad day to jump onto this game, man. Like, especially if I want to do something like productive. Maybe weapon grind and all, it's fine. But I'm almost guaranteeing, yeah, the Indian servers are like under maintenance today's on the Tuesdays. It's almost a guarantee. Which is fine, it's not a big deal, but maybe keep chill streams to Tuesdays if I'm playing XDefiant.
Team deathmatch. The Phantom's favorite sport. 3, 2, 1. Take out the hostile force. Battlefield is hot. You're clear to engage, Phantom.
I thought the teammate was there. god, oh god. I saw one guy alive and...
Active camo.
Are you kidding me, man?
Active camo.
Hey. Dude, that was more than enough to kill him, man. This fucking connection's ass, dude. Those sweaty dorks and shitty connection. Dude, are you fucking kidding, man? He was moving well. It wasn't. He was spamming a little bit, but he was also moving well. But also, he had ping advantage. The Humvee guy. I'll give him that much. He was moving well, but he also had ping advantage. We need one more game, I'm pretty sure. One more game. Okay, so the last few days my neck has been like completely messed, okay? Like, and I've been like sick under the weather, right? So I presumed it was because I was under the weather, right? So today, like, I woke up like early in the morning and my neck was messed again, right? It was still messed up, like tweaked out. All I did was turn my pillow from like, I turned it around, like to the other side. Like, what was facing front, I put back and the back to the front thing, right? And went back to sleep for a couple of hours and my neck was fine. I fucking, dude. I guess the pillow is a little flat on one side. So I'm tweaking out my neck because I was sleeping on the flatter side, possibly. While it was a little more like full on the other side. So like my neck was in a good resting position when I turned it around. Such a small change, just for a couple of hours of sleep, and my neck like fixed itself. It's still a little tweaked because of like the whole night of sleeping with it tweaked. But it blew my mind, dude. I was like, God damn it, such a small change, and it had such a drastic effect on my neck. Why is that 300 ping dude in the lobby, dude? Oh, now it's like 140. Anyway, like I said, I'm guessing it's silver maintenance date, so it's probably like weird fucking matchmaking going on today and tomorrow.
Domination. This mission plays to our strengths. Three, two, one. Get out there and capture those zones, Shadow Team. Zone B. Capture zone B. trouble. Good weapon. We're moving on Zone B.
Hey.
Zone A under enemy assault. Away to report. Zone. Deal with them. Who's under enemy attack? Zone detected. Friendly's moving our city. Zone B's compromised. We got the zone. Is under enemy attack.
The reason flashes are also so fucking effective in this game is because hip fire is so shit, man.
Zone B under assault. Capturing Zone B. Zone secured. Ultra ready for deployment. Zone compromised. Ultra good to go. And it ain't looking good.
Yeah, we can't win it anyway. Unless we triple cap.
Enemy has moved on A. We're on B. Zone secured. Enemy on B. Entering Shadow Team.
These are still not Indian servers, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. It's possible this one might be. But I don't think it is. Alright. Spaced out. Would have given Eat Doo a thumbs up. Gold unlocked. Took a little bit of time, but we got there. We got there. Honestly, it took a little bit of time because we didn't do any TDM games. Very minimal TDM games. Stack a few more TDM games, we'd have finished this a tad bit faster. But it's okay. We got there. We got there. And there was some solid game action throughout the grind. So I'm not disappointed. It is a good gun, man. I do hate on it a little bit, but gun's not bad. Like, it has the same problem as the M4, right? It does medium range decently, right? And with the LVOA, the faster fire rate means, like, at closer range, theoretically, it is better than, like, some of the other stuff, right? But it's still not great at close range, right? So it's not exactly the ideal close range assault rifle that you want, right? Even if you're going with assault rifle, the MDR is better, right? Or you should probably be thinking SMG if you're thinking close range. And then when you talk about medium range, the ACR is just better than this at medium and longer ranges. It's certainly not better than this than at closer ranges. Like I said, you're not going to want to use this at closer ranges most of the time. Most of the time, you're going to want to use this at like longer range, medium, longer ranges, right? So I still feel like this falls short. And it has that same issue with the M4. And the only difference is the M4 is even worse at like close range. So it's not even got that, right, going for it. Although I think with the recent buff, the M4 might be better at medium ranges than this one. But again, even the M4, it falls short when you're thinking medium ranges and stuff like that. You probably just want to stick with the ACR or the AK or something.
It's already started. Go take the capture zone.
We're locking down the zone.
Dude, I'm just leaving this one. This is really far gone. That's not a good game to join, dude, for the last game. It was like 34 for 157. And even if we made a comeback, it'd be still like fucking brutal trying to make that comeback. And I don't understand, man. Fucking give me a full game on my last game, dude. Like, all too often when I'm doing my gold game, they like put me into these games in progress. I don't get it. Anyway, it's gonna be the same game, I feel. It's connecting me too fast.
Fight started already. Finish it, Shadow Team. Take the zone.
No, it's not.
Team capturing zone A. We're moving on zone B.
God, it's that same idiot sweat. From the last game.
Enemies on B. Light them up.
Yeah, she's working the shotgun. Alright, alright.
Team capturing zone
I think she was doing the shotgun in the last game also, right? I need to start doing the shotgun too, man.
Enemies on B. Light them up.
I'm just doing what she was doing, okay?
Capture zone contested. Phantom, keep up that focus. Enemies on B. Light them up.
Fuck, that was a good timed
Zone compromised.
swap of ability and nade. Pushed me out just in time to like not secure the capture.
Zone B's compromised.
Didn't kill her?
We're going for B.
Dude, where are teammates, man? Come on, help, man. I need help on that B flag, dude. Dude, I'm not getting any fucking help on that flag, dude. Forget it, dude. We lost.
Zone compromised. Hostiles hold all the zones. Strike hard. under assault. Securing A. Zone compromised.
I shouldn't have.
Hostile insurgents. Hostile runaway. Pick them off. They're getting down. Don't let that happen again.
These are all sweating. Even the one with the shotgun started pulling our regular gun to sweat. Like the enemy. I had to do what I had to do. And fucking teammates won't fucking help him with the zones, man. Well, it looks like they were playing objective, man. Where the fuck were they when I was fucking trying to capture those zones? Gold unlocked on the LVOA-C. Yes, done. Just one more AR and we'll be done with gold on all the ARs. The M16. And we're close. We're really close to completing gold on all ARs. And then we'll have 2 categories gold on everything. Snipers and ARs. And it's still such a long way away from everything else though. Dude, it's so hot in India right now also. At least where I live. I'm gonna turn on the fan for bonus section. It's boiling, dude. Like, it has been raining, but like, I think it's just like the humidity, yeah, so a combination. But yeah, it's fucking feeling sticky and sweaty to die. And it wasn't because of the video game. Or maybe it was because of the last game, dude. I had to fucking sweat my balls off for those fools. And still couldn't pull off the victory. But yeah, it's looking, gold looks alright. I still like, I know in this one, the stock is the black texture. So there's reason, like maybe this one doesn't need to be like gold. So like, I kind of accept that the LVOA in my build in this one, the coverage is okay enough, good enough. I would still prefer, and I know this for a fact, if the coverage was better in this game, dude. I genuinely, like, yeah. So, doesn't matter what stock I'm using. They all don't hold coverage on this gun. They're all black too. Black finish. But still, I think even more so, like, I think they should have coverage on it, man. On the stock a little bit. Yeah. Another master masteries completed, gold unlocked. Um, I don't hate the gun. I don't know if I'd use this gun for anything in particular. Like I said, I think if I was going for a medium range gunfight build, I'd be using the ACR. If I'm going for a close range build with an assault rifle, I'd be using the MDR. If I'm just going for blast and fun, I'm using the AK. It's not a horrible gun, but I just don't see where it fits in for my playstyle on where I'd use it. So, which definitely makes me feel like, similar to the M4, I don't see myself actively going for the Prisma grind on the LVOA. And I mentioned the same thing with the M4. I don't have any plans on doing the Prisma grind on either of these two guns. Obviously, like, I'll do other weapons, and assault rifles are just my favorite playstyle in most shooters. So I've already got Prisma on the main guns I want Prisma on in the assault rifles. So there's likely chance that, like, when I want to just do an AR grind for fun, I might do one of these guns, right? But I'm not prioritizing it or anything like that. I think it'll happen when it happens, but I'm not gonna actively grind the gun out unless I'm feeling like I want to play AR gameplay. I was gonna say, like, the M16, obviously I still have to get gold on it, but I'm thinking I might eventually, not fully actively, but like semi-actively go for Prisma on that gun also, because it is a fun gun. But the difference between M16 and LVOA and the M4 is semi-automatic or burst fire versus full auto, right? So there are gonna be times where I guess, you know, like I want to AR grind for fun. So we might eventually get to the higher camos on this gun, but yeah. Done and dusted as far as I'm concerned with this gun. Again, I actually think it's a decent gun. I don't actually think it's a bad gun or anything. It's just there are better stuff to use for what it does. It was fun though. It was fun. Like I said, I enjoy AR gameplay, and this was fun. It was fun getting the gold. But yeah, that's it for today, I guess. Completed, mission complete, gold unlocked. Looks alright, looks decent. Like solid coverage on the barrel and the body and all that, and arguably forgivable lack of coverage on the stock. What's the default stock look like? Let me see. One last peek or something or the other. See, this is what I mean. Doesn't that look so good? Like when it has that full coverage. That's what I mean, man. They just gotta fix this fucking shit they do, man. You know, with lack of coverage on like attachments for so many guns. It's not just the LVOA. It's almost every gun. If you put on like these stock attachments and all, loses any coverage, and it just cuts the like mastery camo short, making it feel like unworthy. And then it makes it even less like, dude, if I have a nice blueprint, I'm even less likely to want to use those mastery camos because the coverage is like half-assed anyway. Like I said, the LVOA at least has decent coverage for the most part though. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. Plan is tomorrow I might do Battlefield. I'm tempted. I'm going to check what's going on the Battlefield front. If there's some new rewards and stuff something easy to grind out, I might do Battlefield. Otherwise, I think I'll have the M16. I'm going to do a little bonus grinding after this. So I think I'm going to grind out the M16 and that'll be close to gold for the next XDefiant stream. But when that'll be, I don't know. Because if I do Battlefield tomorrow, COD will actually, I'm thinking maybe for the next few days I'll play COD actually. Because I'm sort of like, I don't want to do multiple streams anymore. And even though like it's nice to get COD out of the way in one day, I feel like I don't want to do the multiple COD streams. And there are a few things to cover with the Reloaded update. there'll be a few things to cover in Call of Duty in the next few days. So depending, might have to do a little COD action before coming back to XDefiant. But tomorrow is the big question mark, what the plan is. Maybe XDefiant is still on the cards for tomorrow, we'll see. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Yeah, getting close to gold on all ARs. That'll be a nice feeling once that's accomplished. Although they keep just extending the camo grind, so it invalidates any gold achievement, honestly.